Well, Westworld continues its winning streak for the past four episodes. I feel like the show has really hit its stride in a way that's really consistent. We haven't really seen that since season two, in my opinion. But yeah, it's still moving right along, as Coma the Frog would say. Bernard is back, and he's trying to work on fixing Maeve, and that's kind of cool. But the Aaron Paul's Donald doesn't really trust him because he's a robot. Understandably, but he's one of the good robots. We don't see Evan Rachel Wood in this episode because I feel like we're kind of like going back and forth, which is cool because I feel like season like every other episode, and then Bernard and Maeve are in the ones that she's not in. So it's kind of like kind of like the Song of Ice and Fire a bit. But the main of the story is Caleb and his infinite amount of clones, and he just kind of like dies over and over again, like like Heaven Sent, that episode of Doctor Who with Peter Capaldi, except not as good, in my opinion, because that episode was fantastic. But yeah, I think Aaron Paul does a really good job here, and I like the scene where he um, he uses another version of himself to land. So it's like, toss me, like Gimli. But yeah, Aaron Paul does a lot of emotional vulnerability here. Which, of course we all know he's capable of with Breaking Bad. I still kind of wonder why evil Tessa Thompson is letting him do all of this. And she's like, there's no way that your daughter has that radio station happen to be on. And it's like, that's a good point, Tessa, because why does she at this exact moment? And why is she next to the call at this exact moment? It seems a bit contrivances, but, you know, the show has to go somewhere. Probably my major complaint about this episode, which is otherwise really well done. But yeah, why she let him do that at all is a bit confusing. She's just like, I just wanted to see what you would do. But it doesn't really make sense from a logistical standpoint. Like, isn't that just wasting a lot of time? Or maybe she's just evil for the sake of being evil at this point. But yeah, mostly this episode kind of puts, you know, things in motion for these final two. Hopefully it ends well, unlike season three. It ends in a satisfying way. I feel like this can't really be the final season because I don't know. I feel like there's just a lot to cover. I mean, they might surprise us and end it at the end of season four, but I have a feeling they're gonna make a season five because it just doesn't have that final season vibe that Stranger Things, well, not Stranger, sorry, Better Call Saul has. Stranger Things kind of did have a final season vibe, even though it wasn't even final season. That's how epic that was. But yeah, all in all, I thought this episode was good. Not as good as the last two, but still, ramping things up. So I'm gonna give it a B plus. Let me know what you guys thought down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next week. Until then, I'll be making videos on Tortured, Doctor Who, Sherlock Holmes, and Better Call Saul. So if you're interested in any of those, then subscribe. And until then, peace.